Yep. Figured.
Let me carry your goods.
Pardon me, but would you happen to be... That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history,
Clive's
I wish to
formidable
investigate
arms.
the ruins near the city.
You can see the muscle rippling under the tight fabric.
Lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, will you ever party to a finer proposition?
Might as well.
My arms are yours.
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells. I better make sure
Okay, I guess we're going.
he doesn't get himself killed.
I'll pick these quests up when I come back. We'll just do them one at a time this time.
There are no crystals here.
Oh, looks like he's already been waylaid. That was fast.
Why am I not surprised?
Hi. Oh, I don't have enough. I thought I had the... I thought I already had the Phoenix thing. Ah, damn it. I noticed I was late. I missed the guy, but didn't have time to stop him. Oops.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
Oh, I thought this might have been a crater from a meteorite from a meteorite that fell or something.
I'll give him that.
But if it's just like a hole was... Oh yeah, there's no incline at all. I would expect that from a meteorite. It's just like a hole was just drilled into the ground right here. Just breaking everything in its path. It's scary. What could have done that? Keep doing this. You're trying to interact with something instead of just jumping like an idiot. Oh, Ambrosia has a hop. I hadn't done it before. I wonder if she goes faster when I do this. Or about as fast. How? Terrified scream number 2.
Alright then. Who's first?
Let me just kill all of them. Oh, they're still alive, damn. Surprising. Enemy slain. Getting quite a bit of skill points. I should check to see if I can upgrade the Phoenix spell.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward! History awaits!
I wonder what we're gonna find next time. I don't mean it in terms of what he's gonna show us, but rather what's gonna be trying to kill him. Oh, come on. Damn it. Come on. There we go. Can I drift? I can drift. I was gonna say we got chocobo drifting. Oh, come on.
He's really
Whoa.
got himself into trouble this time. Too slow.
Get me out. God. I'm actually not sure if this increases the damage of my skills or only my normal attacks. Ow. I don't think I needed this, but it's cooler this way. Enemy slain! Not a level up? We were so close.
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt, and once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion.
Damn.
A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so.
Just pay someone to
Now, my
listen.
good man, it is
Go
high time we return
Go find a
once
hooker there or
again.
something. What?
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
Why would you want a guy with a sword for this? Okay. And just teleports us back to a town. That's nice. Now I can do another quest.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Quest complete. Man, it's getting really warm where I'm at. Oh, maybe I can level up now. My AC is down. It's kind of a nightmare. I haven't been able to fix it or get someone to look at it. Okay, that's one thing. I'm hoping to get someone in here tomorrow, but yeah, who knows?
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
What do you need?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Help find the missing sellsword. Why not?
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Live and let live. Okay.
That's that then.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Yeah, and I'm broke. Enough of your whining.
That's fucked up.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Surprised he didn't try to get some coin from me. Oh well. Her loss. It's surprising very few people have tried to ask for bribes, a surprisingly low amount. And I feel like they would have good reason to, in a lot of the areas we've been to. Okay.
Be safe.
I like how they like move the camera so that you can't see Ambrosia disappear.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. And those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
How do I get up there anyway? Can I climb these rocks? Oh yeah. Man, Clive has some hops.
Thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here.
Oh god.
I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me.
Goblin Prince. This is a new enemy. Jesus! I need you back in there. Okay, now this is probably excessive. I thought I was on another icon.
Nice try.
So, do his mates just ignore that? Like, oh, king is dead. Long live the king.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph. So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
No, we're actually not just going goblin bad. Kill them
I'd all
for
but
once.
ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead and all the missing food. I launched myself at them full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them. And earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Bocklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Now that one goblin has very luscious locks of blonde hair. That's interesting.
I'd always thought of goblins as mindless savages. But if I'm honest, I like them better than half the men I've served with.
Well, I'm kind of glad that they've actually shown some of the beast races, and they're not like, oh, goblin bad, orc bad. Just give me just a tiny bit of nuance. That's all I want. Theodore seems to have a lot to say.
And how might the Crimson Caravan serve you today?
If my sister is the smiling face of the Crimson Caravans, then I am the scowl. She brings in the customers. I scare off those who prey on them.
And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Louise always did have a talent for business. I prefer working with my hands, or rather, my fists. And there are plenty of bandits and beasts out there to keep me busy.
All the better.
The Crimson Caravans has a reputation to uphold, and I need to keep my skills well honed. Half of the wagons that come through Boklad nowadays are full of people fleeing for the Dominion, and half of them go no further than the gate, where their cries soon blend in with all the others. Let us through! We can't live without magic! They'll give us new crystals in Twinside.
Fools, the lot of them.
If they love magic so much, they should have tried being born a bearer.
Criminals and cowards.
Who bullied the desperate and the dispossessed into doing their bidding. And also they could keep their own hands clean. It's no wonder it took me a little while to track them down. If it hadn't been for you in jail, I might never have found them. Still less brought them to justice.
So thank you.
I'd offer you a share in the spoils, if it didn't all belong to other people.
May luck go with you.
Thank you.
Porter for hire. Best service.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
I wonder if Joseph can communicate with the goblins somehow. It doesn't look like they speak the same language. They just make duck noises at each other. Okay, one last side quest over here.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the bloody cruising caravans.
If I knew arrival.
Now I just need to see about getting the word out to everyone. I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Tell the tavern keeper's friends about the wine. Sounds simple enough.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotown 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route to the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
It's one. I don't want to talk to Louise. Just finish the side quest. Out of the way, child. Just push him. No.
The caravan stops next to the check.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbrek, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here.
What was the Narrow again?
Anyway,
I'm gonna have to see a map.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early.
Is that just the strait between the continents? I don't quite remember.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Tight-fisted swines.
Let us through!
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotown 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about
Is it no to a goat hand? That's what it sounded like. Oh well.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
This is the first time the game's made me feel bad for regular soldiers.
I might spare a cup of that wine.
Have you got a trader's pass? No? Then fuck off.
Well, thanks. Still gotta talk to goats. Or goots. I mean, goat is the other guy.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Come on!
Snake spit? It'll keep you warm. I mean, this place looks warm enough. I'm just gonna assume that snake spit isn't as nasty as it sounds.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the free pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous and many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
Oh, well, he took the helmet off, or the mask off. They have a face under it. Oh no! We've been killing normal human people. Normal human people? Normal human beings. Okay, looks like we did everything around here. Going to check real quick on the hideaway. Okay, no side quests around. I imagine that when we go back we'll see about hunts, but that can wait. Let's see if we can make it past here.
Out of my sight, wretch.
The caravan stops next.
Juicy pears!
What I really want to be is a...
Here you are, Goods. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it!
Me pass?
Thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn.
I mean, they still need money and food.
And we already have. Miss Earl's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out
Oh,
the stables.
well, I guess that's something.
It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the Stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
I actually didn't know what Goots was doing. I just thought he was a porter, honestly. It looks like we mostly have him carrying stuff around.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Right. Let's go.
You know, I feel like even if they don't recognize us exactly, wouldn't the wolf be a huge giveaway? Are there any other people running around with a friendly wolf? It's like, ain't that the dog that killed all those people that Kupka
I see.
sent to Rosalith?
You're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima? I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
This is so damn evil.
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas.
You're not inbred enough for the throne.
Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Sometimes I wonder, like, these characters that show up in games like the Evil Chancellor or what have you, what would happen if they actually did this gloating to someone that wouldn't just take their bullshit? I guess they wouldn't do it without insurance. But where would the plot go if Dion just lost it and cut her head off there?
Just as Ultima wishes.
I guess she knows he's not the kind to do that.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you. Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence,
My prince.
tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We Dragoons have but one leader, your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Anabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
That's not gonna go well. Either way, we're off to the Crystalline Dominion. So that puts Clive and Jill in the same place as these people. God, we might end up killing Bahamut before he has any chance to help Joshua. And that would leave Annabelle and her dumb child unimpeded. I still feel like there's something going on with the child, but he just seems kind of slow, I guess.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
Because the only thing that he ever said just marked him as kind of a spoiled kid.
Anything you want to forget?
Which is fair. Like, he just didn't want to go to meetings with old people, but he shouldn't be sitting in a throne.
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
I think we started those fires.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Torgal.
This way.
Fire in the sky.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Wait, which way? Torgal? Am I stupid? I'm stupid. Okay. Makes sense. Thanks, boy.
Watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight. But spare the citizenry.
A guard, watchman, or sentry. Oh, they're dragoons. Okay.
Imperial dragoons.
It started then. I hope we're not stopping his plot.
What in the hell is going on?
We arrived just in time for a coup d'etat.
Right.
Or an attempt at one.
But first we find Goots.
I just hope he's all right.
You there! Identify yourself!
Do we have to?
Do we not? Well, Trogo just already jumped in and started hitting them, so I guess I should too.
Hurrah! Quickly! Cut them down! There's more!
Where? There. Oh, good job, Joe. Oh, that poor guy behind me. What? Oh. That's a Dragoon. A real one. Ah, damn it. Like, I like that thing, but I kind of messes up with my lock on.
There's no doubt about it. They're dragoons. What is this then? A civil war? Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
You really have giant crabs in your sewers.
Ward secured, Captain. None of the Emperor's forces remain. Well, gather the men. You press on to the council chambers. Yes, Captain. What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete, Captain. Good. Then all that remains is Rome the Pretender.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go. Ah, a goods lift.
I think I see how we're getting up. Oh, I thought those would go much faster for some reason. Still cool. How do the others join me though? Oh, they just teleport up. Nice. Makes sense. In proper video game fashion. Let me just approach the others. Can I get you all in a single place? Oh, fucked up. I think I might get rid of Lightning Rod, even though I like it so much. I think it does less damage than I need at this point. Yeah, they got dragons too. Cool. Ow. Ow. I was gonna teleport him, but I just had the wrong icon. Okay. Ow. I was like trying to figure out what are those other enemies next to it. We'll get some health back as well. Ow. We're going through the gate, or
we'll have to find a way around.
Okay, Torgal. There, huh? Can I pet him when he does this? No, shame. I want to tell him he was a good boy. We're really ruining things, huh? We should have just stayed put and see what happened.
Hold on, kids. We're coming.
Oh. My bad.
In the prince's name, no one shall pass.
Ow. Fuck. Wait, I'm trying to target this fucking dragon. Please stop. Yeah, put that kind of far away, huh? This might be it. Okay, no, maybe this will be it. I need to do more Titan blocks. They're too cool not to. This looks like it looks like you could interrupt the follow-ups with more counters, or with more blocks rather. Nothing around here? Oh, we just didn't see anything. Oh well. To keep going forward. Where even? Oh, I guess I was gonna ask where even are we? And ramparts, huh? I guess that answers that. This poor guy.